Welcome to this online tutorial, which is an introduction to the intervention logic and indicators in the NOC program. This is the famous intervention logic. For some of you, it might be new. Others might have heard of it already, and maybe another group has even applied it in one of our previous calls for projects. Having a clear intervention logic is key to a successful application. This tutorial will take you step by step through the intervention logic, mainly focusing on how to use it in your project application. The first building block is the project overall objective. It is reflecting the overall aim of the project. The project overall objective must have a clear link to the priority and the priority-specific objective that has been chosen for your project. And this is the main link to the program level. The project overall objective will be achieved by carrying out the work described in the work packages. And the work package is the next element that will be introduced now. The work package is, however, not as easy to describe as the project overall objective, because it consists of several important parts. Please look at the green overview on the left on this slide. A work package consists of a work package objective, activities and deliverables, and outputs. Since every work package has to have a work package objective, the work package objectives can be described as the smaller steps to reach the project overall objective. Each work package objective is the result of having carried out activities in a work package. Activities in a work package need to be implemented to achieve the work package objective. But an activity can, in case of a full application and small-scale project, not stand on its own. Each activity is, in case of a full application and small-scale project, linked to a deliverable. And a deliverable quantifies an activity. Deliverables can be chosen from a drop-down menu. As already mentioned, an expression of interest application form is operating without deliverables. We will elaborate on this difference later on during this tutorial. Outputs must be defined on work package level, as we can see from the green overview on the left side of the slide. What are outputs? Outputs are the logical consequence of the activities carried out in the respective work package. There are two output indicators that you can actively choose. In addition, the program counts the number of organizations that participate as project partners in the respective project, which will contribute to the third output indicator called organizations cooperating across borders. As an applicant, you do not have to set targets or report on achievements on this indicator, as this is calculated automatically in the online monitoring system. Hence, only two output indicators you have to worry about. Last but not least, there are result indicators. What are results? Results measure the uptake of the outputs and hence capture the accumulated benefits of all work packages. Well, the idea behind it is very similar to the one in the 5B NOC program. Result indicators are measuring the immediate advantage created by the project by innovative benefits being applied or taken up by others. What is different then to the 5B program, you might ask? The result indicators are predefined. We are operating with a clear set of output and result indicators. Hence, each result indicator is linked to an output indicator. In comparison to output indicators, result indicators are defined on project level, not on work package level. We have talked about 2 plus 1 extra output indicator. Hence, we are talking about 3 result indicators that you have to take into account when planning your projects. However, there is one exception to the indicators, and that is if you are applying in priority 4, the number of output and result indicators to choose from is slightly different. We will touch upon this on the next slides. All the details that you have heard during this tutorial about intervention logic and indicators can also be found in our fact sheet 22. We would like to give you the advice to read through it in detail and especially check the definitions of each and every indicator. What we have referred to in the previous slide is the fact that there is an exception to the number of indicators when applying in priority 4. And we have a little overview that is taken from fact sheet 22 that illustrates this exception. This table is again underlining the connection between all output indicators and result indicators we are having in our NOSI program. There are 3 sets all in all, and output and result indicators are always connected. The first set of indicators relates to the pilots of a project. The number of pilots as output and the number of piloted solutions that have been taken up as results. If you have any questions on what qualifies as output or results in this set, there is a clear definition in fact sheet 22. As already mentioned, this output result indicator set cannot be applied in priority 4. Set 2 relates to strategies and action plans jointly developed in a project as output and strategies action plans that are taken up as project results. Set 3 focuses on the impact of a project on capacity building. As already mentioned, the respective output indicator, organizations cooperating across borders, is automatically calculated by our online monitoring system. This is why it is grayed out here. All you need to consider is the result indicator, organizations with increased institutional capacity. This overview highlights the differences of indicators in the different application forms we are operating with in the NOSI program. Expressions of interest, full applications, and small-scale project applications. The main differences are highlighted in white. The difference on the work package objective lays in their number. Expressions of interest and full applications have on average 3+ work package objectives, relating to the number of work packages. In small-scale applications, on the other hand, we only have 1 work package objective, as a small-scale project only consists of 1 work package. Deliverables are not part of the work packages in expressions of interest. However, if you're working on an expression of interest, we would recommend you to already think about them at this stage, even though you will not apply them or use them in the expression of interest application form. We wish you good luck with preparing your applications. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to reach out to the project advisors in the Joint Secretariat or to your national contact point.